what they say, dude. She only works like however many months school is on.
Yeah.
And then she gets that summer.
Do you get paid though during the summer?
Yeah, you get it.
Because I heard teachers don't. I heard teachers
They're not teaching anybody. They're driving.
You get paid for 12 months, don't you?
See, that's what I thought. I thought it was just a salary fucking deal. But then I heard like, yeah, throughout the summer they only get paid for the after school shit that they do, and then like the planning stuff before, you know.
I was looking into it, and from my understanding is you get paid whatever the school time is, and then during the summer you get paid just a little less.
Yeah.
But you get paid.
They set it up to where it's like a supplement. So like, if you were to work like 10 months out of the 12, like those 2 months out of summer, they'll cut your pay down a little bit so they can stretch you steady checks out pretty much. That's all it is.
I see.
Well, damn, dude, we got 2 hooligans in studio
we got
today.
Some silly geese up in here.
A couple silly geese.
Yeah,
you guys.
Bama boys.
Bama boys.
Introduce yourselves for all the homies out there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bubba.
I do this shit.
All right.
Okay.
There goes
His
that.
name is I do this shit. That was L. Ross over here.
L. Ross.
Dustin Ward.
There it is, baby.
Yes, sir.
A couple of the homies from Kuzushi Club
Yeah, what
coming to hang
would
out.
you guys say you do as like a human? Like, what would people know you by?
I don't think you want to get into that.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably wear a couple different hats. Depends on who you ask, you know.
Word.
Yeah.
I've changed. I've evolved a lot, though. So, I mean, some people's perceptions of me not the same
Yeah.
as it really is the reality, I guess.
Well, I will tell you, we all have something in common. We all on the same team now.
That's right.
Finally.
Kuzushi Club Pensacola.
Been
boy.
trying to poach you for a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, I mean,
Well,
you,
let's get into it.
No, well,
Actually, I can't really
maybe
say
not.
we're all on the
Let's
same
get
team
into
anymore because it seemed like you came in and then.
yeah. Well, there can only be
Yeah.
one real
Yeah.
alpha there. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it is, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah. So, you coming
So
back?
what's up?
So you coming back anytime soon, or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, shit. this week felt good. No, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I
No,
mean,
go ahead.
yeah.
This week felt really good to get back. So I'm stoked, man.
That's your first week back?
Yeah.
You sore, ain't you?
Yep, I'm feeling it again. The insides of my thighs and my ankles
about
and
a
shit.
month now.
Shit, it's been
Or
longer
longer
than
than
that.
that. That
It's
boy
been
got
longer
gold
than that.
medal, and then he went.
Yeah, dude. I took one
Dude,
dub
look at him.
and I was fucking
He's
out,
got him hanging
bro.
up over there. He was just like, I'm fuck this
Oh,
shit.
shit, that's
I'm
all
out.
yours?
No.
No.
My boy
No.
got a collection.
No.
He got, there might be 2 in there.
There's
That
2
says.
in there. But, no, I just fucking, took some time off to figure my shit out. And, you know,
been
new
busy.
career,
Yeah,
been
you
kind of
busy,
wild.
dude.
But, yeah, I think I needed to get back, you know. I feel really good after even just a couple days of, like, being in the room again.
Yeah.
You know,
People
missed
sleep-
everybody. I miss all y'all.
People sleep on
Fucking-
the
we
like
missed
the
you.
fellowship that is
Yeah,
inside of
that's right.
jiu-jitsu.
So good.
Yeah.
Like the type of conversations you can have, and it's not always just about jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Dude, you can talk about anything,
Boy,
but it
we've been
just
there talking about
feels
some
like a
wild
bomb.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially with this dude.
Nah,
Talking about
dude.
some crazy.
Sometimes I'll just be sitting there and I'm like a little too high before class, and Dakota and Xavier just going off. And I'm buying into everything, dude. I'm just like, we need to start our own country. With like bison as the economy. I'm with
Oh
it.
yeah. No, Dakota looks like he's ate all the bison.
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, every single bison there ever was. That's why they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
wiped
that's why
out
they're
the population
endangered.
himself.
Yeah.
That dude's a straight Neanderthal, man.
Yeah, I mean, you see some people and you're like, well, there's no way they could get lower in weight. There's just no way. Like, some people, they're just like thick and you're like, that's just them.
Yeah.
But then you see some people and you're like, well, they're just holding some weight.
Mm-hmm.
Dakota is like built like that. Like,
Yeah.
that motherfucker is,
He is a tank,
he is a house. Like, the
Yeah,
whole
dude.
thing. He's a whole stadium, dude.
dude.
He's house as fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Wasn't it a few weeks back? So he went on a trip with his fiance, and like, man, somebody had said something to his wife and called her a bitch.
I don't know about that.
Dude,
Did they know
Was
that
you there?
Dakota was attached to
Man,
her?
he laid him out, cause
What?
Oh, I fucking bet, dude.
yeah, and the guys, I think they're at some campground. He was saying, but like the dude was like getting pretty violent shit against his old lady. He's like, you're not gonna do that, dude. You're not gonna do that.
Oh my God, dude.
Dakota's like, he didn't do it again. You know,
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
but.
Probably didn't get up again.
I wish it
You know
would've
what I'm
been
saying?
Yeah, but the people that own the ground or the campground or something, they were like, they come over and told him like, "Thank you, dude." Like that dude was.
Yeah.
They're
Well, nobody
probably
got
saying
him.
thank you because they're scared to say something to him.
Yeah,
but,
no
I mean,
shit. Well, Dakota was the right guy.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That's insane. I wouldn't even imagine. I wonder if the guy didn't even know, like, what the...
He couldn't.
What Dakota looked... Or, like, knew that Dakota was attached to this person.
Yeah. I don't mean to air Dakota's business out. I don't know, you're coming after my ass.
He picks you up by the neck.
I love how you go, nah, you're good.
No, you're good.
You were just like, nah, you're good.
No, yeah,
you texted him, what's going on, dude? How do you fucking know?
No, we spoke.
Speaking for him?
Yeah,
what's
my bad.
on?
He is a savage judo player, though. Savage.
Yeah, dude. I mean, crazy. He could flip a fucking tree. If he's like, I'm moving this tree today, he just hip toss that shit right out the ground.
He's changed our stand-up game for sure.
1,000%.
Yours definitely, dude.
Yeah. I mean, everything is just from him. You know? Everything everything about my stand-up game is just from him. That's what I mean.
I help you all the time. What do you mean?
You sit down every time you roll.
Hey, you fucker.
Every time.
Yeah, dude.
Nah,
your stand-up has gotten way better since even since I first visited.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I doesn't feel that way.
For sure.
Cam helped a lot too. Cam did help me a lot though, because he would just throw me around the fucking room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that did help, I think, inadvertently some kind of way.
See, like me and Derek were talking the other day after morning class, and this is the thing in jiu-jitsu or a lot of anything that makes you really good for a long period of time is not. It's like in jiu-jitsu, it's white, blue, purple, brown, black, and it's colored like that. But your development within the technique goes a shade a day. So it'll go white to just barely not white to off white to eggshell white. You change that little, you don't notice, but somebody else that goes against you will notice. They'll be like, damn, they didn't react that way last time. Or they picked this part up. Or now they're seeing something I'm setting up and they won't let me set that up. You see little changes.
Definitely. I see it in other people. It's tough to see it in myself.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean...
I think that's the challenge of it, though. It's that you're not going to. Other people will see it, but you won't. You'll see, you'll see the belt, but you're not going to see the daily changes that happen throughout the journey.
You probably wouldn't work as hard if you saw it,
Exactly.
That's why I like Nogi.
Exactly.
There's, you come from traditional school, it gets in your head when you're walking in there as a 2-stripe white belt, and then you see a purple belt sitting over here. You're like, there's no way I can tap him. So you've already got in your head you cannot beat him. Yeah. But in our gym, it's man, either you can roll or you can't, and if you can't, that's fine. You can just come and keep learning.
Yeah,
that's such a good fucking point. I paid attention to that a long time ago, and I've totally lost that now that it is our gym now. In a no-gi gym, you walk in, you don't know who knows what levels people are until you dap up and start rolling. You have no idea, because then you can start to see little clues that, oh well, somebody that's only 6 months probably doesn't know that,
right?
Or somebody or I've never seen that before. They might be doing it longer than me, or just be further advanced. And even within the 10 Planet system or Kuzushi Club, or just for our coaches in general, it's hard to tell people's experience level because they just get so fucking good so fucking fast. Yeah. It's crazy. Kevin just won that fucking 170.
Dude.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
The fucking Kuzushi Club, King of the Coast, and he was going to get the final was against a brown belt, right? Isn't Muhammad a brown belt?
I think he is. I'm not sure though. His Rascal was brown. So
I'm pretty sure he's a brown belt, from a Gracie gym in Atlanta. Yeah.
But he picked up quick with Sean Muhammad did. Because him and Kevin, they waxed that entire division.
It's crazy.
Waxed them.
How long has he been training?
Kevin?
A year.
Yeah, it's a
barely a year and a couple months.
Yeah, because I remember when he did. We were watching PGF live in here.
Yeah,
and he was in it, and it was we were trying to do a podcast, but it's live at the moment, and we're like, whoa,
dude, he won the trials for PGF as a white belt.
Yeah,
and Sean's I have to give you your blue belt. I have to. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, and
he's waxed everybody.
I remember there was a toe hold bet where it's him, Kevin.
Oh yeah.
Because it was sponsored by Toe Hold, the flip flop company, and they were if you get a toe hold on somebody, you get a free flops. But nobody did that. Everybody's just heel hooking everyone. It's Also, that's their setups are so disguised. That's why it's so crazy learning from Derek now. Is I went from learning literally no leg locks,
right?
Straight ankle was probably and then that's pretty self-explanatory. It's Can you open a door? Yes, I can. Then you got all doors on lock.
Yeah.
Okay, you can pretty much go through any door. To versus like building the door.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know how to make wood in that shape with just my hands. You know what I'm saying? But like Derek will show you something that you're like, oh, there's no way this leads to a leg lock or a heel hook or any sort of like leg configuration. And dude, it's insane. Like that's why I'm envious of. Well, I guess you didn't start in like a leg lock system, did you?
Mm-mm.
But I'm envious of you two because that's where you've been the whole time, right?
I bounced from a couple of different gi schools until I found here, but this is the most consistent I've been is with him.
Word. How long have you been doing it?
I mean, I've been at Kuzushi Club like a little over a year.
Okay.
So that's just what I say. Because I mean, it was like 4 months of bouncing around when I was 19 and some gi stuff.
So basically, you started here.
Pretty much.
And you 100% started here because you've done like single classes 4 other times, maybe. Yeah. There's no way you retained
some, like, garage
that.
rolls.
Yeah. So it's like I'm envious of you guys because you're being taught the formula and we're having to break what we already knew.
Yeah.
I mean, you're way further along than I am. I just started, but it's like you guys are seeing the formula and building your game around it. I'm having a game and I'm having to deconstruct it and then add that and see entries.
Man. You got a pretty well-rounded game. Like, I mean, you've cross-trained a good bit, too.
So, yeah, you're a fucking hoss, though.
You got a good game, man.
Well, let's not do that.
Don't gas him up.
Yeah, don't do that on here.
And I'm not talking shit on anybody's, like, anybody from other gym. If you're doing jiu-jitsu, man, that's all power to you. But we've had people come in, you know, they're the big hosses at their gym and stuff. Yeah. But, like, man, it's like that. Some of those traditional schools, like, you can almost get a blueprint from one guy and beat the rest of them.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. I mean, some of the higher level guys, like, okay, there's so many reps of rolling, they're going to beat you. They're just proficient at that technique. But, I mean, like, after a while, man, you're just going to keep beating your head on the same wall until the bricks break, or you just going to figure a way around that bitch. Like, that's where, when I came to Derek, it was like, he's like, man, if it works, do it. You know, number one, because I'd try stuff over there. Like, I'd try to work some rubber guard and stuff like that. They're like, no, we're not doing that. They don't work, dude. Yeah. And then, like, when I found Derek, I was like, I've always been interested in tent planet. Let me try it. And I never left. Never left, dude.
It's wild. I also come from, like, my very first gym ever, which wasn't Remedy. It was this place called ASR, but he was like a super Portuguese. Yeah, but you wouldn't say he's super Portuguese.
Yeah, you would.
Is he from Portugal?
He said, he's from Brazil, like Rio de Janeiro.
Brazilian.
He's Brazilian. But he only spoke Portuguese. Why don't they call it speaking Brazilian?
Because they speak Portuguese.
Right?
Portuguese.
But it's not in Portugal.
Well, I mean, they speak
Spanish
in Mexico.
So?
Look, we can do this either way. Yeah. We go either way with this.
Anyways, dude, he was so thick. Like, so
Portuguese.
If he didn't, he was Portuguese. And if he wasn't
Portuguese.
If it wasn't something he taught you and you maybe, God forbid, you learn something off YouTube, because I know, like, I hate to tell anybody to go to YouTube, but there is some good shit out there on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It just depends on who you find it from. Like, some of that shit is not, but you just gotta have an eye for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll find something like that and I'll try it in class. I won't be, like, pronouncing it like, yo, some YouTube shit's going down real quick.
Yeah.
But I'll do it and he'll be like, who taught you that? And I'll be like, I mean, I saw it, and he's like, you don't do it like that. Like, it could be something that's working actively, and me and Rolls, like, actively implementing it in my game, and it works.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, no.
Because he didn't teach you?
I mean, he was so, like...
It's ego, man.
It's so ego-driven, and it was like, he was the man, but he was also, like, money-driven, so...
Yeah.
If it didn't add to his bank account or, like, stroke his ego, it was like, it didn't matter.
That's right. Yeah. That's how, unfortunately, a lot of them are. My old one, same way. Like, I learned this from Derek, and I heard Josh talk about it one time. Like, when you trade out quality for quantity, your quality is going to suffer.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you just focus on quality, the numbers will come eventually. Yeah. But, I mean, when I started with Derek, like, dude, for a long time, it was just me and him. And, like, you know, Jamie'd pop in every now and again before he, like, got hurt and all. But, like, it was just us, man. Like, Casey, he started back every now and again. But and then look at us now, man. It's like unreal, dude.
Yeah, it's like a room full of killers now.
Like, I feel like this past weekend just like sealed the deal on this new gym, man. Like BMAC and the tournament, and man, it was just awesome.
Yeah.
Seeing how packed out that gym was too on Saturday,
and so many other gyms, especially like you would consider local legitimate gyms. Like Checkmat is like as official as they come when it comes to competing.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, and
they got some tough guys, man.
Yeah.
And they don't show up if they feel disrespected, and like that's the type of community that Derek's building is like. It's so welcoming that even these past boundaries that have maybe been between teams or like cultures or jiu-jitsu styles are being broken down because
of how open and
Derek's like, yeah, man, come on.
Everybody likes money.
Everybody likes money.
Everybody likes money, dude. You
That's
put
true.
some money on the line. Hey, man, I can put up with some shit for some money. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, man.
It is crazy. Like that shows you like just how different the gym is. Like that's the type of culture like I would hope that every gym would want to bring, but it's not always accepted. Like that's why I was so thankful, and why it took so long for me to come over was because I wanted to be respectful. Like I don't want to cross anybody the wrong way or burn any bridge.
Right.
But everything in your journey in life and in jiu-jitsu is personal. You just don't want to offend anybody and for them to take it personal, but it's like say for whatever reason any of us leave the gym and they go to another gym. None of us should take it personal. It's because they're looking for something in their own personal jiu-jitsu journey that maybe they feel like they're not finding.
That's right.
Or something like that. That's why I came over, was I felt there was things missing and the vibe was so welcoming. Not that it wasn't anywhere else, but I wanted to learn a different fold to my game, and I felt like that's what was brought there. Right. And it was like the door was wide open.
Right. Yeah.
It was never like a, yeah, but you're from that gym kind of thing. It was never like a judge thing.
Dude, I've been telling you since you started coming to open mats and all that. Like, man, you need to just come on over, dude.
Yeah.
At the seminar, when we was at the seminar, like, the way you was asking Sean questions, I was like, he's about to come. He's about to convert to the dark side, son.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, fucking, you got to do what's best for you.
That's
you know?
what, I mean. It ain't nobody else's journey, man. If somebody wants to get mad at you for trying to better yourself, then they ain't nobody you want to be around.
And honestly, that's the beautiful thing about where I came from was like Trey. I've always had and held such a high respect for, and he has never said anything negative or like anytime you ask something like that might be uncomfortable, like, hey man, I'm looking to maybe try another place or like I'm gonna go over here. He's so welcome for you to cross train.
Right. Yeah.
Like, and as you should be anywhere versus like the first gym I came from, but like the big key would be like communication. Like be verbal. Don't just ghost somebody and start going to another gym. That's like
pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like you just have no heart to tell somebody or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a pretty sour situation with my first gym, like with that, man. And when I left, and they were still like trying to charge me and all this stuff, and like, you know, that old gym, you couldn't, unless you were competing at that tournament that he wanted you to compete at, you couldn't go, or you couldn't bear his name on it. And like, man, what if you have the next Gordon Ryan at your gym and he just wants to compete? He's gonna make you look good.
Weird.
Yeah. And the more you don't let them compete, the shittier they're gonna be at competitions. If you only let them compete once a year, at the approved Naga that you want them at,
dude, were you going to the same gym I went to? Because that's exactly what ours was. It was sad. Only Naga.
It's sad because it was a majority of gyms that I've seen are like that. All right, maybe not now. I think now it's kind of getting. I think the no-gi movement's just kind of it's getting too big.
It's taking over.
It really is.
Nobody likes. I mean, I don't care to watch gi matches, man.
I will still watch gi matches. Like I like watching competitions in general. Period, just to see like new techniques and what is actually working on like a broad level. But like when I first started, like I definitely fell in love with no gi right away. Yeah. And like gi was harder, but what was so easy about gi to fall in love with was grips. Like you could hold somebody that was way stronger than you, and you could at least keep them at bay for a little bit until you figure something out. Yeah. But it was like frowned upon for you to like no gi over gi. They were like, no matter if you like no gi, gi is number one. you do gi, then in your own time or whenever you can get to it, you can do no gi stuff. But gi was priority over everything.
Yeah.
And I like that it's not so taboo anymore. But with that being said, like I got so stuck on gi, so leg locks are falling far behind, you know? Like that type of lower body entanglements or entries or anything like that is so far behind. And I feel like...
Because of the...
Dude, he was going to Kuzushi for, I don't know, 2 months. And I was maybe catching like an open mat or a class every once in a while. And I was like, he is going to pass me. I mean, even right now, we're probably same level. Like, I might know a little more, maybe, but that's just because I've been watching the sport longer.
Right.
But, like, he's learning the technique when I'm learning it.
Yeah.
I'm purple, he's white. Like
lower
that
half game?
Yeah. So, it's like, in my mind, I'm like, not that that's embarrassing, but it's like, I shouldn't be a purple and be learning what somebody just started is learning. Like, I should be aware of what he's being taught.
That's right, man.
Like, in a non-jealous way, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like looking at my own game, like, if I were to ever promote myself as a student to a brown belt, I'd be like, well, he doesn't even, he can't do shit. He doesn't know.
Look at it as motivation, man.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Instead of jealousy, more motivation. But, dude, I have never in my life seen anybody like grow as fast as I'm just tooting my own system's horn, and I know there's other systems out there that you know that they got some killers coaches and stuff. But man, some of the guys I've seen in our system within a year's time.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you got guys that have been training under Sean and then for like less than 2 years, and they're out beating black belts at tournaments.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, like legit black belts.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, are they that good, or is the other person's product kind of watered down a little bit? You know, and that's just what drew me to Derek. He's like especially with the legs and all. Like now, it's pretty widely known. Like, you know, you got to learn them to compete no-gi. You got to learn the leg locks.
Absolutely.
And you know, a lot of gyms they dive deep into them, and a lot of them they learn just enough to get out of them. But the main thing I learned from Derek, man, is like the more I dove into leg locks, it made the rest of my game 10 times better.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you got something else to threaten them with. They're going to throw something else to defend it. They're going to put their head in the way to defend you going for their leg.
Yeah.
And that's Derek's whole game, man. Like, you see how Derek is. Like, go ahead and try to defend that leg lock. He's going to snatch your neck up. Like,
dude, I'm fucking saying that. Like, I hate to say that little guy, but holy shit, dude.
Spider monkey, dude.
Dude, he is a fucking animal.
Dude, it's stupid, man.
And he's quick and he's strong.
It really doesn't.
He's dense as fuck, too.
Dense for his weight. You're like, how is he throwing me around
so
like this?
fucking quick, too, man. You literally, you blink.
Dude.
And it's like, how...
And Casey is literally like a millisecond behind him.
Yeah.
Like they're going to go down. They're going to be like the West Coast Rotolo brothers, you know? Or West Coast, East Coast, well,
Third Coast.
You know directions.
Third Coast.
He's over here, yeah.
The southeast coast.
He's on the Mexican coast, right? We're in the Mexican Ocean, aren't we?
The Gulf of it, yeah.
But where's that at?
Gulf.
The Gulf of Mexico?
Where's the Mexican Ocean?
Huh?
There's no such
The Gulf of what?
Mexico.
There you go, Mexican
But you
Ocean.
said ocean. All right.
Why? But what is the difference between a Gulf and an ocean?
Well, Gulf is a lot dirtier,
It's
probably.
got- I think it's got like a bunch of stuff around it too.
Yeah, but do you have to hop? Oh,
Huh?
no,
No, go ahead.
no.
I
But
want
then
to
when you're
hear-
driving out, if you
I
drive
want
straight
to
out,
hear you. What
if
you're
you
about
drive,
to say,
hold on.
What are we hopping?
Shit.
Go on with yourself.
If you drive straight out,
south?
aren't you eventually going to be in the ocean?
No, you would hit.
You never
hit
go.
South
The
America.
Gulf and the ocean never touch.
No, the Gulf touches the ocean.
So where do you know where it stops? When you're in the water, how are you like, this ain't the Gulf, this is the ocean?
That's a good point.
It's fucking. This is fucking deep.
Fuck you,
man.
it's the Mexican
Fuck
Ocean.
Damn, I'm kind of siding with Kodie now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You're not
man.
getting out there and there's a fence and it says,
It makes sense.
you got to hop this fence to
I
be.
think you can actually.
Look,
I think there
I'm
is
a
spots
Google.
where you can actually see the different colors.
Might have a little buoy out there.
Maybe.
There's a buoy. There's one buoy.
Like Mexico.
Have you seen the actual Mexican border that
Difference.
goes out like a dock into the water? It only goes out like
Jesus Christ.
300 feet.
It's just
And it's like separating, I think it's California, and like you can see people literally walk around.
I found the difference between an ocean and a ocean is a large water body that has no specific boundaries. On the other hand, Gulf is also a large water body that is surrounded by land on 3 sides.
So is it like a reverse?
So that's why. Like that's what I was trying. Okay. That's why I was. Yeah. Gulf is landlocked.
Damn.
What am I saying?
Not that.
Sweet songs for your girlfriend?
Yeah, dude.
That's it.
Yeah,
damn, bro. Damn, bro.
Some of these searches are funny.
Somebody needed some inspo.
Yeah. Now go hit that. I really want to know what artist came up on that.
Dude, you'd be surprised. Not that fun.
The Black Slim Shady.
Bet you it's Michael Bolton.
Look, no, it's like people you've never heard of.
Louis Price. Yeah.
Like it's
that's cool.
Louis Price is hot.
Cute love songs that will make your heart go ooh, ooh. Oh my God. What
but
the
this
fuck?
fucking
damn, that's sick.
Border of Mexico and California in the water.
Question mark?
See this.
Oh, that right there.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Mexico.
People literally will go out into the fucking ocean and walk around.
Yeah.
And what are they gonna do? I don't have any objections. Like, if you're gonna come over the border, do whatever you're gonna do.
There. That's it. Look.
There's
3 of them on the other
3
side.
dudes with helmets.
Yeah, fucking thank God.
You just crawl up under that bitch.
Like,
the United States.
I don't have a stance on this. Like, if you're gonna come over, do whatever you're gonna do. Like, do what's best for you and your family. Like, what am I gonna do? But like, fucking
bro.
Go a little further.
Is that the wall we were talking about? That's a raggedy.
Look how deep it goes.
That's made out of
bro,
10,
you could literally walk around
that. That's just 10, dude.
Yeah.
That is not. Yeah, maybe not even 200 feet out. I might have overestimated that by a lot.
That's crazy. What is this?
If you can rush for 30 yards in the NFL, you're getting around that fence.
Bro, my feet might still touch at the end of
I'm saying, dude.
It's not even that deep.
This is remarkable. I don't know why.
Just walking.
Dude, if you get an industrial-sized drone, you're dropping babies over that fence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I don't know why I brought that up, but is this what signifies the Gulf from the ocean?
This is the Pacific Ocean.
And then also, when you're in the Pacific Ocean, how do you know when you're not?
Everything on the west is Pacific Ocean.
Dude.
Yeah, but when does the west become not the west no more?
Whenever you get to South America.
You've always got a west.
If you just go west for the rest of your life, you're eventually going to be back where you're at right now. So when do you stop being west?
You're still going west.
You're still going west.
Still going
west.
Always going west. If you go north far enough, eventually you'll be going south.
Also, can you drive or fly or boat fast enough that you never become nighttime? You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, dude! No, that's actually cool.
Like, can you continuously
just chase the sun?
Yeah, can you? Can you never see another day in your life?
You could do it around like Antarctica or whatever.
Probably could.
Yeah, because isn't it like daylight for like 3 weeks?
Yeah, they've got 24 hour. Well, they've got.
It's like months.
That's where the time shit starts.
It's 3 something, so it's got to be 3 months.
Y'all remember that eclipse that happened a few years ago? The solar eclipse, and it was like
the during the day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. They got videos of fighter jets like they were following it through the time zones. And
really?
Just following it, dude. And
you're talking about Mach 10?
Dude, they were rolling, dude.
Mach 10?
Isn't that a thing?
Yeah,
isn't that the thing he was trying to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, have we talked about this? The Lightyear?
What?
Have you heard of Lightyear? Like the Toy Story movie?
Buzz?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just called Lightyear, though.
Oh, yeah. That's the one where he had waves.
He's got earrings, right?
Yeah.
So look at earrings and shit.
Dude, you definitely should see this movie.
He got a sleeve.
Yeah, dude, he got like love. He's like, I love Andy. This shit is all over his
He's got Andy's name tattooed on the bottom of his foot.
That would be a hard fucking tattoo.
That's tight.
Anyway, so in the very first movie, Andy fucking falls in love with Woody, right? And then he finds Buzz and he falls in love with Buzz. But it's based off of a movie. That movie is Lightyear.
Hang on, time out a second.
Say that again.
Dude, it fucked me up the first time I saw it.
Hang on. You said in the first Toy Story?
Yep.
They fell in love with each other?
Wait, Buzz and Andy?
Fucking y'all are idiots.
No,
okay,
dude.
so
I'm
in
trying to figure
the
this
first
out.
Toy Story, Andy is the kid.
Yeah.
So he has toys. Well, he has Woody as his main toy. Right. And then he falls in love with this new toy, Buzz Lightyear. He falls in love with him off of a movie. That's what this movie is.
Oh, so this is
so they made this movie as that.
Right. Okay.
It blows your mind because you're like, man, this might be a shitty movie. And then you see that. That's like, it says like 3 sentences at the beginning of the movie and it lets you know it's that movie. And then you're like, oh, this is going to be a banger because I know good shit comes after it.
Yeah.
This movie, this Lightyear movie, is basically Top Gun 2.
Oh, really?
I am not fucking with you at all.
Really?
You know, has everybody seen Top Gun 2?
That's a bold statement, sir.
Dude, it's not as bold as you
Top
think.
Gun 2 good?
Dude.
Top Gun 2 is better than Top Gun 1.
Swear to God.
Anyways, the opening
Have you
scene...
seen the original Top Gun? Have y'all seen the original?
Of course.
All right.
Thank
God.
Well, it gets better. It gets better, I promise you.
I heard it's really good.
Yeah, it's better. So the opening scene of Top Gun 2 is fucking Tom Cruise. He's on Top Gun again, right? And he's trying to go as fast as fucking possible in Mach 10. Or, it's Mach 10, right? Mm-hmm. So Buzz Lightyear's thing is they're crash landed on this fucking alien planet and they have to source like energy. They find these crystals and it's got to be like the right combination of crystals to go Mach 10.
Oh, wow.
Dead serious. He spends the whole movie trying to go this speed.
This is getting wild, dude.
He every time he goes out, he tries to loop around the sun and come back because it like somehow gravitationally slingshots him back to the planet to see if the gems will make him go that fast. Every time he comes back, he doesn't realize it, but it's 4 years later.
Oh, shit.
Because he's going light speed. So maybe it's not Mach 10. I don't know what light speed is.
That's an actual theory. That's an actual theory though that supposedly if you could get something to go fast enough around the Earth, if you could go faster than the speed of light.
Close your eyes.
I got to. Because I'm trying to think. If you could go faster than the speed of light in the same rotation of the Earth, you would basically time travel because you would be going faster than light can
go.
Yeah. So everything else around you would age, but you wouldn't age.
Oh, shit.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right?
See, doesn't this make weird sense? Because wouldn't you just think you're going somewhere really fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I'm speeding past somebody in the interstate, I'm not like, you're getting old.
You want to hear another thing?
I'm staying young.
You want to hear another thing that fucks me up? Is there's this telescope out in the middle of fucking wherever in space, right? And it's taking pictures of like 13,000 light years away.
Yeah. How?
The picture, well, it's not
never
how,
understood that. I've never understood
but
that.
the pictures that we're seeing, that we're getting back from this telescope, are from like 13,000 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Because of how long it takes to come back.
Yeah. So how did that even happen 13,000 years ago? How's that camera been up there?
Well, but it's saying the light hasn't traveled that fast enough.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
but how long the camera been up there?
No, it's not that. It's not that.
It sounds like
doesn't matter about that. It's what I'm saying is
let that part go.
Yeah, you're caught up on the wrong part. Is that the shit that it's seeing because of how fast light travels? It's not getting an updated image of what's happening now.
Yeah,
because it's so far away.
So here's a question: when it's shooting the image out,
okay,
like how does it know when to stop? Because there's no background. Because when I take a picture of Logan, he's right fucking here.
Yeah, he's the subject.
So it's gonna boom and then come back to the camera, and that's my picture.
It's all on the lens, you know. They can tune it to take it fucking that far.
Hey, welcome to the podcast, dude.
This is it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to find this fucking
quantum.
Yeah, dude. Like, how do you figure shit out like that? Like, he's on this wild Top Gun shit. Like, he's about that life.
That stuff does fascinate me when I hear people talk about it, but then after a while, man, I start drooling. My head hurts.
I start drooling.
It's like way too
dude, I've
also
heard like if you're in outer space for like over a year, like your body changes shape.
You lose bone density.
Yeah, like your body just doesn't know how to handle no gravity because nothing's pushing against it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
That's got to do something with age too, though.
A lot of those.
You think it slows you down?
I think you stay younger longer.
Yeah,
I would assume
you don't
because
have as much pressure on you.
Yeah, I would assume that shit ages you. Being so close to the sun ages.
Gravity's like ultimately gravity is what kills you. It just keeps pulling you everything
into
down.
the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you get older, your skin starts sinking, sagging, and everything just starts.
That's why. But that's why
I
a
read
lot
on
of
the
those.
internet.
That's just a place to air it out. Dude.
I'm literally taking a wild guess on that one.
That's why whenever you have like, you know, astronauts at the International Space Station for like a couple months, and they get back, they literally like can't walk, and they faint.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like because they're so used to no pressure at all.
Low key up there, they're probably just doing a bunch of cocaine and just floating around.
They're
just like
they gotta be
What
right.
kind of work could you possibly have to do up there other than just survive?
just like look out some windows and shit. Yeah, like, I feel like that's scary to me because sometimes I'll get scared. Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Here we go.
I
get scared looking out the window, man.
No, like in an airplane. In an airplane, a little bit. In an airplane, the pressure on the outside of that airplane. You know, I understand the pressurized cabin deal, but like a big fear of mine is just that fucking window just pops because there's so much, pressure.
That's not how it would work.
Why?
Well, one, all the windows have a hole in them.
No.
Next time, we're going to Vegas soon, so you'll be able to see this. Anytime you're in a window, it has a very tiny hole.
But how would it have a hole in it?
How? Because like someone went and then they put that shit on the
plane. But if the inside
is
pressured out this way, why wouldn't they just go out the windows, the holes?
It's double pane glass, dude.
So it doesn't go all the way through.
Well, they're plastic,
so it doesn't go all the way through.
There's
the hole doesn't.
What is exactly your question?
It's got to be.
No, it's not a question. I am just stating that I get scared about it just fucking the window busting. And then all the air goes out, and then everybody dies.
Yeah, but then
the space thing.
Okay.
That's the thing that scares me is looking out of a window in space and being like that could just bust at any time.
Yeah, but it wouldn't.
No,
not in space. You have a higher chance of your fear happening than in space because you'll never be in space. Let's be honest.
Too many movies, dude.
I feel a lot safer in space.
You do?
I would.
How many times you been?
I mean.
He said,
he goes, today, I'm in outer space right now, my friend.
He's like, dude, I'm out there right now, homie.
Dude, it's pretty nice out here. I'm not going to lie.
Homie just floating, you know what I'm saying? But why not in space, though? Because there's no
pressure.
Yeah. It's vacuum.
You know what you should fear?
Vacuum.
You know what you should fear is if you
just goes, that guy.
If you get off of your spaceship thing, you'll just keep going forever at the same speed. Forever.
Which way do you go?
Ever. That way.
But which way do you go though? Because if there's nothing pushing you, why do you go anyway?
If you let go though at a speed, like
so
if you trip and fall,
trip and fall on what?
Like if you trip and fall off the spaceship, you just keep going in that direction. Yeah. And imagine if you're doing this. You're just like, your shit is just like fucking, you're throwing up for the rest of your life.
Oh, God.
You're just fucking. Your
mask is just filled.
Try to do 2 front rolls and tell me you can stand straight afterwards.
You know what's gnarly? Have you ever seen those videos of like they're like little Cessnas, the little 4-seater planes, but when they drop down and people will be like throwing up and the vomit just fucking bro. It's so fucked,
dude. It's aggressive.
Oh my god.
I've seen somebody where they throw up and then it goes boom, boom, boom. Dude,
some of the funniest fucking the airplane videos.
Up in a bag in a plane.
Dude throwing up.
Dude. No. This one is the best one of all time. Of all time, dude. Watch her. She starts to throw
like
up.
A bread
She's throwing
bag.
up. She's throwing up.
No.
Now watch the drop. It's gonna go right up into her face.
No.
She's like,
Dude,
no.
Look at her friend. Her friend's like, I don't even know her, dude.
Oh God.
You know what gets me too is the airplane videos that they'll show like a pretty girl's arm out of the window and she's doing this shit in the airplane. And then you see a dude's arm video and he just goes and like breaks his hand out of the window. That's the funniest
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
Man.
See, so how do you think they can do this on an airplane then?
What do you mean?
The window's open.
Oh, because they're not like fucking 30,000 feet in the air.
What is the It's the speed, you dumbass. It's not the height.
What are you talking about?
When we go up in the plane, we can jump out.
Huh?
No window then.
Yeah, you don't go 30,000 feet in the air to jump out of an airplane. You go like 8,000.
How much you want to put on that?
I'm gonna guess it's 8,000 feet.
You jumped out of an airplane?
Let's go. Skydived.
Skydived.
That
ain't it.
That used to be your old job.
No.
yeah. I was a skydiving
it's like 13,000.
instructor.
They do it like 13,000.
Yeah, it's like 10,000-ish.
Okay, you started at 8. Where are you gonna finish?
Let's go 8 to 10. I feel like
8 to 10. Okay, and what was yours?
13.
You have anything?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 20,000.
Okay, so it ranges from 14 to 18.
Well, that's pretty much what I said.
Okay. Yeah. You're right there at 30,000. You think they can't open a window,
You're
bro?
not right there at 30,000, bro. That's 12,000 feet
13 to
above.
18?
18's closer.
You know
to
that
30
that's
than
literally
no
2
thing.
more miles in the air.
You ever seen that video
That's 2
of
more
Travis
miles.
Pastrana jumping out of a plane without a parachute on?
No.
That's wild shit.
Is
Well, how
that
the
wait?
fuck did he live then?
They had a tandem skydiver, and I don't know how they timed it. He jumped out of the plane. The other guy jumped at a different time and hooked up to him.
What the
wild.
fuck,
dude? It is wild.
Did you see they tried to do the like I guess kind of that same thing with 2 airplanes? Did you see that?
Yeah,
they were doing it, and they both jumped out, and then they tried to get into each other's airplanes and land them.
Yeah.
They crashed both the airplanes for
God.
sure.
No,
Really?
he landed one of them, didn't he? Didn't one of
I
them?
thought
the
both of them-
pilots
the
did?
pilots tried to switch planes,
Yeah.
and then like I was like, how do you even
do that in control? Make sure the
Dude,
plane
that-
stays.
you
I assume there's
can't.
gonna be autopilot, but it like.
Nah, dude, these are like piece of shit single engine planes.
Yeah.
like yeah?
What do you think the
That's
world
like a
record is
jackass
for a
stunt,
skydive
dude.
height?
Oh, that Red Bull did, dude. Like
Yes, but what is it?
I don't know, like 100,000
Space.
feet or 80-something thousand feet. I'm gonna guess.
You say 80?
I said
85.
space.
Space. How long is that?
It's space.
Fucking.
I mean, the technical term is yes, it is space.
Oh, there you go. I don't know, like
He's like not
300,000 feet.
300.
Well,
I don't know, dude.
Are you jumping from the moon?
It's in space.
He goes Mars. He's jumping from Mars.
He's just guessing. He's totally guessing.
He just ran from Mars and went.
he jumped off of Mars. There's a diving board on the edge of Mars. Homie just got a good kick.
Dude, it's 135, basically 136,000 feet.
That's not that egregious. 300,000 not that egregious.
Hey,
double
it
that.
totally
18 to
is.
30,000 was outrageous.
Yeah.
130,000
Actually,
to
18 to
300.
30,000 percentage wise is closer than that. Or no.
You want to put $100?
No. Percentage wise,
No.
what you said is closer than 18 to 30,000.
Put money on it. I'll put $100 cash right now that you're wrong.
Percentage? Do you understand what I'm saying though?
Do you understand what you're saying?
I completely understand what
You're
you're saying.
saying that his percentage is closer,
Yeah.
like a smaller number, than 18
No,
to
not
30?
the actual number, the percentage.
Yeah, no, I get it.
What
You're
number did
fucking
you
it
say?
up pretty bad. You're saying it
130
wrong, I
to
think.
300.
18? Just listen.
Yeah.
8. Fucking, you're dumb, dude. 18 to 30
Yeah.
is 12, okay?
Hey, thanks.
Just hear me out on this.
Yeah, no, I got it.
136,000 to 300,000?
Yeah.
That's like 17.
So it's
Like-
pretty close.
160.
So
So
it's pretty
my
close.
percentage is better.
I
I'm
guess
closer.
better. Yeah.
You owe me $100.
No, hey, whoa. I mean, it's close, right?
Who y'all got on this?
Hey, let's
There
all
ain't
beat
a
him
lot
up.
of
I kind of
Y'all-
spaced out.
Word?
Yeah, y'all start
Okay.
talking about percentages and shit. And I
No,
just
fucking,
tuned
I
out.
got it. So, you know.
But honestly, though, let's get back
You
to
can
this
Venmo
30,000
me, dude.
feet
It's
thing.
fine.
I just don't. Do you understand why I'm scared now of
I'm
the
sure
airplane
somebody's
windows?
jumped out of a plane at 30,000 feet before.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, for
absolutely.
sure.
If they've done
For sure.
136,000, they've
Did
done
you
a
see that
30.
video,
Like
by the
military
way?
jumps.
The dude
Yes.
that jumped out of
Did
space,
Yeah,
space
and he
jump or whatever?
literally passed out for like 2 minutes.
There ain't no way, bro.
I don't know how long it took. Do
Yeah.
you know?
It was like a 7-minute fall.
Oh my god.
That's
dude.
crazy
That's
that
so
it's still
long.
that short.
That's so long to fall.
Yeah, but that's
7
still crazy that it's
minutes, bro.
that short. You would think like 130.
It was only 7 minutes.
Yeah, right.
so.
I would
long
Maybe
time,
it's
though.
longer
It
than
is.
that.
It is a long time.
Imagine trying to
Maybe it's
scream for
longer.
7 minutes.
Dead.
I mean,
You know?
dude.
But yeah, he was passed out for like 2.5 minutes or something like that. Just
No,
literally
dude.
just rolling.
It only took 4 minutes and 27 seconds.
From space.
Really?
Oh shit.
That's what it says.
That's the Zenith like Red Bull one.
It says. Sorry, I was trying to tell me the old one now. He reached. There's no way.
How many miles an hour?
843 miles per hour.
See, I don't think
Mach
that's true.
1.25.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I
don't think that's
there's
true.
some. I mean, I'm
'Cause
gonna butcher this. I promise.
Okay,
but there's
let's hear
some kind of math equation where it don't matter what the weight is.
Yeah,
you'll
terminal
let your fall
velocity.
at the exact same amount.
Yeah. Gravity.
Probably not true. Now that I'm hearing
Like a
myself
pound
say
of
it.
anything
Term-
will drop at the same weight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or the same
Terminal
speed.
velocity of a human.
You gotta do something. That's gotta jellify your insides.
I
don't know how you would even.
How do you do this?
He said it lasted 4 minutes and 27 seconds and reached a speed of 822 miles per hour, setting a new world record for the fastest and highest free fall distance of 123,000 feet.
See, it says terminal velocity of a human being is about 120 miles an hour, which is the fastest it can fall.
Yeah,
I mean, this is on Skydive Tecumseh.
So
Tecumseh.
Yeah, I don't
know. This is published.
Does it say how long he was passed out for? How long was that?
I didn't even bring that up.
Did he really pass out?
Yeah, he had no control. He was literally just barrel rolling. They thought he was gonna die for a minute because he wouldn't like wake back up,
I bet,
and he was just fucking spinning.
I don't know.
In hell, dude.
Dude, shit like that. You know what else is fucking wild and just an insane thing to try to do is like when they're doing those fucking indie courses, but on motorcycles. And you see the bike start to get upright because they're going sideways the whole time, basically. But when it starts to get upright and then it goes like this, and they just get the speed wobbles, holy shit! And you see them start to float, and they're going fast enough. I mean, way too fast to run, but fast enough that you can hold onto the bike and like slide with it.
Yeah.
And then they're just.
I never understood how in those like MotoGP races, how they can literally get to their knee touching the ground,
dude, without the bike sliding.
Yeah, because there's this much contact patch between the tire and the ground. Like, how does it?
I think a lot of the tracks are
like banks
too. I mean, it's like NASCAR. You ever seen like how?
I see. I'm thinking of
we're talking about like road courses.
I'm thinking of like flat rigs.
Are they completely flat?
Yeah, they are completely flat.
I know, like NASCAR, like
yeah.
I mean,
dude, the bank on a NASCAR
so fast.
Yeah,
it sticks to the.
The bank on a NASCAR is so much more aggressive than you think it is. Mm-hmm. Like I went to Daytona and I was like, Daytona is relatively flat until you get onto the corners, and even on the relatively flat, it's still angled at like this. It's pitched at a 13 degrees or something.
Yeah.
And then you can like little kids can't even run up to the top of the side on a corner.
Which one is it that's like really? It's not Daytona. It's Talladega. That's like really fucking. It's like straight up or some shit.
Dude, Darlington's like that. Like depending on like Bristol is aggressive. It's dead flat. But it's like as big as this room. You ever seen Bristol?
Is it a quarter mile track or a half mile track?
I mean, I guess that's just never going to start. That's fine. Just been waiting. It said, wait 6 minutes. Did that. Still didn't start. Bristol Speedway.
Man, I got to hear the sweet song to your girlfriend.
Or is it Bristol? What is the other one that's flat like that? There's two that are almost identical.
They still do a dirt one,
because look at that one. That's not Bristol. I mean, that's Bristol. Because that's fucking what I said.
Yeah, Bristol dirt.
Not Bristol. What is the other flat one?
Oh, man.
Damn.
I'm not that big of a NASCAR fan.
Yeah, I fucking love. I used to race.
Did you really?
Dirt track, yes sir.
Hell yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, dude.
Charlotte.
There's a dirt track in Loxley.
Pocono.
Not Pocono's flat, but it still has pitch to some of the curves. It's a short track. Look up short track. It's not Darlington because that's like
Langley Speedway.
No, not local shit.
I mean, this one's in Virginia, so not local.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Flat NASCAR.
That's like
shit.
Not local.
Yeah,
that's like the least local. You know. Yeah. He heard Langley and was like, "No, not the Avenue."
That one right there, New Hampshire. It's not. No, not New Hampshire. New Hampshire's like a weird space.
Flat NASCAR shit. And Crip Mac pops up.
Yeah. Well, it's because he's on that Channel 5. Y'all watch Channel 5?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. It's fucked up. Did you hear what happened to All Gas No Brakes? Like how they took that shit from him?
Yeah, they like stole his whole
It's like in the contract to where they own like the... What do they call that? The something rights to it? The fucking... We're idiots.
I am. Definitely.
Y'all about to get finessed out
the
this podcast.
Architectural.
Somebody's gonna come swoop this shit out.
Yeah, they're gonna.
We're idiots.
Yeah,
we'll have our lawyer buddy look at it, who took one class of.
But it sucks because he came up with that idea and he needed funding, and I guess he signed a contract so he could get some money to tour, like to get that RV and everything, and they fucking
ripped it out from under him.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that a lot of
They
shit
still-
like that still happens.
They
Like,
still
whether
tried to
it
keep
be-
on with a new guy, and it just did not do.
Well, even like that, like podcast stuff, all gas no breaks, and
Arch-
like music shit too.
Arch-
Man, is the same way.
Not archaeological. What is it?
Architectural.
Integrity.
Man, you were way
Architectural.
off.
I'm so far off.
Dude.
I just hear sounds in my head. I'm like,
That wasn't even close. I think he said a rat.
Let me start talking about spiders, cuz.
yeah. Fuck. Intellectual.
That's it.
Property?
There we go, baby.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, he said. Well, I said architectural, and he goes, "That's probably it."
Sounds good.
Well, you said architect, and I was like, no, it's definitely that type of start. Architectural integrity, intellectual property, bro.
If you said it fast enough and with enough confidence, I would have believed you.
You would have just let me go.
Yeah.
Just let him go, dude. You got it. Fucking, I don't know.
Nod for half of this podcast.
He's gonna be driving home. He's gonna be like, architectural. Fucking, what was he talking about?
Said a rat. I swear to God, he did.
Is he scared of spiders? Like, what the hell is that? Who y'all got in this fight, bro?
Shit. I don't even
Usman
know.
versus Leon Edwards.
That's gonna be a good one. Man.
Probably Usman, right?
I think so because you got to think like Leon Edwards' game as far as their first fight to now is pretty much the same. He's just gotten better at what he already did. Usman's game has changed quite a bit.
He got hands now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would say Usman's the favorite. Also, he's probably one of the hands down pound for pound greats right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to argue in that weight class who has a good chance. Like, even Hamzat's last fight,
Gilbert.
Yeah, do you think that was a bad game plan? Or is he really
Just hitting that level.
Yeah, like is Gilbert like really that good? I mean, I think Gilbert's that good,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
everybody thinks Hamzat's so much better than everyone else.
I mean, it's probably a little bit of both.
I think that fight kind of exposed Hamzat a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
It definitely showed
Two
where he
things.
screwed
I
some
think it
stuff up,
exposed him and showed like the gap is not as wide as we thought previously. And two, the game plan was terrible. He thought he was going to smash Gilbert. He didn't, so he didn't pack the whole lunch for that shit. Yeah.
But now, after that, I wonder what it's going to be like now that he knows it. You know, that chin's been touched a few times.
Yeah.
You know, that fight, he didn't walk over Gilbert like he thought he would.
Also, you're in a camp with Darren Till, who is famous for being like this.
Yeah.
So he doesn't mind getting touched. He thinks he can't get touched, but when he gets touched, he fucking remembers it.
It's going to be interesting when they start putting him against Colby and all that. I'm ready
I would love to
all
see that fight.
That's going.
But
Colby's got some
but
really
if he-
underrated striking.
Yeah,
Really,
I agree.
That last fight, man. Dude.
Yeah.
He peppers
He pieced
you,
him up,
and he's
dude.
like a gnat, dude. He just doesn't get off you.
Yeah.
Like the
constant.
best showcase for like Colby's game ever was against Robbie.
Yeah.
He never let him breathe like a fucking
that was
second.
crazy.
Dude,
He'd strike and then take you down against the cage, take you down, let you work your way out, strike, take you down. Like
There's
that,
a
dude.
constant-
Try doing
He
that for
breaks
one
you,
5-minute
really. Just
round.
Straight up breaks you.
Yeah.
He's done that to just about everybody, though. I mean, dude, even that last Usman fight, man, that was close.
Dude, that's
man.
when
I think if he wouldn't have dropped, and he said, man, I was just taking a knee for the
Yeah.
taking a knee
National
for the
anthem.
first responders.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
That's right.
if I think if that wouldn't have happened, you could have easily scored that Colby's way too.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, the last 3 rounds they had him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the problem. Is Colby has the same issue DC had with John Jones. It's like as long as John is around, as long as Usman's around, you're not going to be the champion. Until he leaves, which DC got that opportunity. He left and he became champion, and it was clear he was the number one guy now that John was gone. And then
but also
John
man,
came back and was like,
"It's
Yeet."
dude, skill level, man, between Colby and Usman is close, way
So
closer than DC. I mean,
Yeah.
John Jones was just on another
and
level.
he's
compared
fucking
to DC,
around
man.
beating you like this.
Yeah,
He's like, that's cool. Hold on.
yeah.
What was that? Was that a strike? I'm gonna take you down now. You're a wrestler. That's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah. Is he actually trying to make a heavyweight?
Yeah,
They're trying to make him a
I know they've been talking about
He
it
is
for a
big
long
as
time.
fuck right
but-
now. You haven't seen the videos? He's big.
Yeah, he's like 250.
I saw something like a while.
He's like
ago.
Dakota big, dude.
He's big. Yeah, he's been lifting.
How
I
many
saw
hell, he
him a
might
while
be
ago,
heavier than
but-
that.
I guess he's just doing it the right way.
Just strength.
Yeah. Really taking his time to get big as fuck and learn how to move that big body around.
Yeah, that's gonna. What I'm excited to see about is how he handles that.
Probably
weight.
already walked around at a pretty heavy weight, anyways. When
I think he walked around like 235 from all the shit. But you got to think like that's 235. He's probably still trying to stay in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But now he's not trying to stay in the neighborhood. He's just hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be excited to see how he handles that weight.
I'm gonna be
fuck out of Stipe. I hate it. I like Stipe.
Yeah, but I'll be curious to see if he brings calves. Have you seen John Jones' legs?
He has no calves. I don't think he's ever gonna have calves.
Bro, they when they were building him.
The first thing he did was calf raises.
Yeah, dude, they were building him and ran out of like life stuff and was like, "Do we have nothing left for the legs?
Just put it all in his wingspan," and they were like, "Just take it out of the calves."
Yeah, fucking
yeah.
It's insane, dude. And to think somebody could be that good and just not even fucking try. Like, that'd be like if Gordon just took a year off from training and just came back still whooping people. I mean, I guess you could say Gordon has a similar, like, issue, like he has a stomach issue. So he's always battling that, like, health issue.
Is it a stomach issue or is it a steroids issue?
I know where you're going with this.
Okay. I like Gordon. I'm just saying.
Do you watch Derek from moreplates.com?
Hell yeah.
He goes into this. He only has a stomach issue because of the steroids he has come off of. So, like, so it's like, I don't know.
So
he's 100%.
Hey, Gordon, I didn't say that when you inevitably come on the podcast.
Like, I'm a big fan. They don't test for it, so why not? If everyone's juicing, you think Galval's not juicing, you know?
Dude, hey.
Yeah, if it ain't cheating, if they're all doing it, man.
That's true. Yeah. It's only cheating if there's a rule against it.
I mean, you look at some of them guys at heavyweight at ADCCs, man, it looks like gorillas walking around.
Yeah. No, they do test for it, though.
Seriously, man.
Like,
ADCC test for it?
No. IBJJF, like, Felipe won a world title and got it took off of him. Because he tested hot.
Yeah, Felipe looked like he about to melt the cup sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
Galval, Gordon, all of them. Yeah.
Gordon did look gnarly for that last fight, didn't he?
Dude, he looked gnarly for 2017, I think.
You know why he appeared that way? Because he's juiced to the gills.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, but fuck.
But not Nicky Rod. Ground beef, avocado, white rice. That's it.
Yeah.
Hard
work.
Dude,
look, this is kind of how you got to feel like Gordon's got to be on something because look at his brother. His brother's thick and built now, but he ain't shredded.
No. He almost looks a little chunky because he wears them big t-shirts. I can't tell if he's jacked or like chunky.
Yeah.
He's got a pump cover on the whole time.
He
takes off, he's fucking ripped.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's shorter than Gordon though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
How much? It's like 6 inches or something, right?
It's like me to you.
Small.
Dude, they were saying.
You know what I'm saying?
They were saying a lot.
Real Big Brother type shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shut it the fuck down, right?
Okay.
All right.
They were saying Elijah went down there to Puerto Rico when they were down there. He said, man, the hardest roll he had was from Nicky.
Elijah Carlton? Really?
Oh, word.
I think it was Elijah.
Like Nicky Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was gonna say I could see the Nicky Rod thing.
Because he said Gordon wasn't there.
What do you even do with Nicky Rod, dude?
Yeah.
That's what I think Derek and them was saying. When Elijah went down, he rolled with Nicky. He said it was stupid. Just didn't even make sense.
I remember seeing Nicky fuck people up, and he was like 16, 15, 16.
He fought Devin Castillo or something. He was a 10th planet black belt in like a wrestling gym. Like a wrestling high school mats in the middle of like an auditorium. And he fucking leg locked him in pretty much no time. Mm-hmm. And he was like 16 and I think he just got a purple belt or something.
I think I remember seeing that video.
And I was like, that's fucking wild. And he was undersized at the time. Like he was like a little kid.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Scrawny.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Scrawny.
Dude, like listen, Josh and Gordon doing something similar. Because Josh used to be skinny as fuck. So did Gordon. Yelverton?
Yelvo?
You ever seen old photos of him?
Yeah, I have.
He was like skinny as fuck. I didn't personally know him when he was that skinny. Like I've seen him around when he was skinnier.
He's eating, bro.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. He's sponsored by beef.
I don't know.
Sponsored by
Steak and Deer Heart.
Yeah. But he's big as fuck now.
He's hearts of his enemies, dude.
Fucking soul and all.
Bro.
He's like Highlander, dude. There can be only one.
Yeah, dude.
But Jesus
Josh looks like a fucking warlord or something.
Yeah, he does. He looks like Josh Barnett.
Kind of.
Like a cousin of Josh Barnett.
Yeah, like, oh, I can see you from that family.
Yeah, y'all both from the strongest fuck family.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Are y'all going to his match tomorrow night?
I'm not going to be able to, no.
Dude, we're going to head down.
Is he?
Did he actually get a match, though?
Yeah, he got a match.
Do we know who it is?
Weems is the last name?
He's an MMA guy. He's a brown belt.
Josh Weems, maybe.
He's a little bit, I think he's actually a good bit lighter than Josh, weight-wise. But
why does that sound familiar? Is it announced on his page?
Oh, on Facebook.
Yeah, Josh put it
on. Oh, I don't have Facebook.
Motherfucker. On Facebook.
Scott was supposed to fight in that, too.
Yeah, I thought he had
his retirement fight.
Josh.
Scott.
Oh, Scott. No way.
I think he was supposed to, but I don't think it worked out.
Oh, I thought that B2 event was all grappling. I didn't know it was going to be partial.
No, there's a couple MMA fights tomorrow.
Yeah, well, it's not announced on his Instagram, so I don't know.
You got Facebook?
A replacement has been found.
Yeah, there it is.
It doesn't say who.
At the very bottom of the post,
He didn't like actually tag the guy's name. He just typed it in there.
You know what's gonna be crazy when he's gonna be a fucking black belt. That becomes a 10th planet.
It does. That's 10th planet Gulf Shores again, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
again. Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago, like it was rumored in the jiu-jitsu community that we were getting a 10th planet put in Pensacola. And that rumor happened to be, turned out it was Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I heard about all that.
But, like, the rumor before it was, like, out was that it was a 10th planet. And I was like, everyone's going to suck to that gym. It's going to be like...
I never went in there. I remember, I think Derek or something, I guess it had been Derek, man. He was saying that guy that was running that place, man.
A fucking idiot.
He was going around saying he was a 10th planet black.
Yeah.
Shit. And like Eddie called Sean's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be, whatever's going on down there's got to stop. And the whole shit show.
Dude, I did a tour there because like I was training in Milton and I was like, this is cool. I'm off one day. I would just go in there and check it out because they were open all the time. It wasn't just a jiu-jitsu thing. It was like boxing, CrossFit, like
that was like state-of-the-art facility, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude. I walked in there, dude. You knew there was millions of dollars worth of stuff in there. Like they had one of those like big ass fucking ceiling fans, like looks like a fucking
fans. Yeah. Like the big stainless
it looks like a fucking plane
like
propeller thing, like massive. Yeah. They had a full like legitimate octagon, a full boxing ring, like hanging pads, mirrors, like.
I heard it was insane.
It was crazy. It was gorgeous.
I want to know what happened to all the equipment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Derek said he just dipped, right?
I was asking him about that, dude. He was saying, man, it could have been a possibility. The guy, whoever that guy was working for, something they might have been laundering money through there or something like that. I don't know. I mean, for something like that to pop up and like that much money to go into it, like dude. Man.
Yeah.
And you're not already like you're really not a well established like MMA coach or nothing like that. Like they might be.
I mean, there's some really good coaches around here that can't get enough money behind them to start something.
Yeah. How's that dude just come out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's definitely a little sketchy.
Super goofy.
But yeah, I want to know what happened to all that shit that was in there.
Yeah. The bags and everything. It'd be cool.
Yeah, it's still like a storage unit or something. And like,
or how crazy would it be if it's all just still in there?
I think it was for a very long time.
Where is it at?
That building.
It's right across from Waterboys, downtown.
Like straight across next to that restaurant right there.
It's literally like if you walk out of Waterboys, you could just keep walking straight and walk right into the door.
I think it's like a storage facility.
Yeah, I thought it was
something or like a truck.
It's right. No, that's DUH.
That's over a little bit though.
Yeah,
right?
That's what he.
Oh yeah.
That's like on literally that catty corner.
Yeah.
It's over the railroad tracks right there. It's the first thing right there.
Yeah.
But this is like on this side
directly.
Yeah.
Across.
Next to Carrabba's, correct?
Yeah.
That's
just like a weird inconspicuous building.
Yeah. Wonder what they got in there.
Swing by there and check it out, dude.
Let's go break into some shit.
Get some hooligans to go check it out.
A couple of hooligans. You know?
Yeah.
Good thing you got us here.
All right, let's ride, baby.
Yeah. Well, before we do some shout outs, do you guys got anything coming up? Y'all competing or throwing anybody around?
Might try to on the 10th. I'm gonna see what the doctor says about the shoulder and.
On the 10th. What's on the 10th?
September 10th.
September 10th, baby. Southeastern Submission Classic, bro.
Trace thing?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what the doc says. And...
We're gonna get you right for it. I won't be there, unfortunately.
Why?
I have to pick team training or that. And I can't ask for like 3 fucking weekends off in a row. And I already have to take the 2 days prior to team training off anyway, so I'm just gonna tell them like, let me get the 3 days off in a row versus every weekend in September off. Because the weekend before that we have a comedy festival, and then the weekend after that we have ADCC. So it's like we can't go.
Our September is fucking
that's gonna be
crazy.
Gonna be fun,
yeah.
Dude, I so wish we would have known about the fucking Derek and Casey competing, because we would have went out a little early.
Yeah. You're not gonna be there the same time they are?
We are, but they're gonna go like 2 days before we will get there. They'll get there like Wednesday night or Thursday
open,
morning.
I think it's Thursday, right?
Yeah. And we get there Friday night. So it's like we just barely miss it.
Yeah.
Y'all going to actual, like y'all going to, is the open held like
everything's held at the same building from my understanding.
Really?
Yeah. And then they rearrange it for
fuck yeah,
dude, I know, to be on the floor level and know like when you're watching like the best of all time compete, be like, I was just on that mat competing.
That's gonna be tight, dude.
Dude, and they have a legitimate chance to win the whole thing. Like, I wonder if say they win, do they get an invite to another to the trials or something? Because you can already get into the trials for free.
Just go to the trials.
So I wonder what happens to the winner. Like,
well, you know, they do have some of the brackets they fill in with like invitations or whatever. So maybe, because I mean, I would figure like what
could be like
a like is this considered like a semi trial thing? So it's like, hey, yo, we got an eye on you now. You won this thing.
Yeah,
like,
it could probably be something like that. Like if somebody just stands out of that, they'd be like, okay, well, if we got a replacement, that guy's gonna be the one.
Also, the other issue is like Derek and Casey are so light. I think even the smallest ADCC weight is like 125 or 130. 132.
Which is still
like, what are they? 115.
Yeah, that's still like 15 pounds heavier.
I mean, by the next ADCC, y'all could weigh that. Not this one, but dude. The next one.
But fuck it, dude.
Yeah, no shit.
Y'all gonna be at the ADCCs. He's gonna pull y'all to the side, like, man, I heard that shit y'all was talking on that podcast.
Yeah, come here, you little fucker.
Yeah. You're glad he listened to it, but also terrified he's about to fuck
yeah,
up.
I'm gonna be like, that was all Hylton. My mic was off.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Our general though, Derek's our general, man. He's leading from the front. He's gonna go fuck it up.
Yeah, dude.
Red the Kuzushi flag.
And that's such a good thing. Like, Trey does the same thing, but like, it's terrible when gym owners don't also put their jiu-jitsu on the line. It's like, you're teaching us this jiu-jitsu. Show us what it does.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
You know? Like, we all need to get out there and do it. Anxiety is no excuse.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm glad we had that little...
Yeah, no shit. That was fun.
That was sick.
It got so quiet, everybody's like...
Oh, yeah.
We're like 4 matches in, and then somebody's like, are we allowed to coach?
Yeah.
Like, nobody says anything. You watch the live stream, nobody said anything, and then everybody was like, we're allowed to coach? Okay, cool. Hey, you got to move your hand, man. He's going to... Like, it was so funny. So funny. It was such a weird, tense moment at first. Like,
it did feel like a competition.
Yeah. It felt bigger than that. Because it felt like a super fight bracket kind of thing. Because it's not like a tournament, like, because any weight was in it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what felt different, was like, you could get fucked up. A big guy could land on you. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
You know?
I hope he does some more of those. That was sick, dude.
Instead of a 10-round Tuesday, just do one of those. And we don't even need a prize. We
need that 10-round Tuesday. Derek's listening.
I would love a 10-round Tuesday.
I would like also a 10-round Tuesday.
I haven't had that yet. So
10-round Tuesday, man, that was...
Are they 10-minute rounds, too?
No, that would be sick, but you ain't got enough time in the night for that. Yeah. But, you go 10 rounds straight.
I'm fucking down. I could go 100 rounds.
We used to do a lot.
Dude, 100 rounds. When we did fucking 10 Planet Atmore?
Yeah.
That had to be like fucking 30 rounds.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
It was like boom,
boom,
boom, boom.
It was so deep.
Boom. Yeah.
That was gnarly, dude.
I'm about them cardio rounds. I like going back to back to back to back to keep going.
I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my life.
No, dude, that was barbecue was super necessary.
There was a point where you were swimming on the mats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, all right, man.
I literally fell into a triangle in one of them because I was trying to scoot back. and I was trying to drag my partner so they didn't get hit by someone. And when I scooted back, my knee slipped backwards underneath me, and I fell forward. And they locked it on, and I was like, "No, that's fair." I don't blame you.
I mean, I hope to see you at the next team training.
I mean, sure. I will be there. I have to pick or choose.
It's
so
at Josh's this time. Man.
Yeah.
If you're picking, you're right.
The 4th.
Come to the team training.
Right. Yeah, because
it's your first time. You just joined the team. So,
yeah. Also, this is what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know. There might be a surprise there. I don't know. It could be a fucking historic day, right?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say anything on here, but it could be a historic day. Like, something has been something for a while, and then it could be something else, and then it'd be something again.
Right.
We'll tell you after the podcast. I feel like you're.
Again, dude.
He goes. I don't know when. I don't know when the space stopped. Like, when do we start?
180,000 feet.
Percentages. You said arachnophobia is intellectually.
Spiders and in space.
Shit, dude. Well, we're going to get out of here. But before we get out of here, we want to send a few shout-outs to some of our sponsors. Chauncey and Sacred Grounds. Chauncey himself has been tattooing for fucking ages, but Sacred Grounds just hit their 2-year anniversary by the time this comes out last week. But happy Terrible Tuesday. Fucking Terrible Tuesday. It's okay. I'll laugh at my own jokes.
Oh, you mean because it's 2 years old? Is that what you meant?
No, it's okay. The crowd's not with me. I'm dying up here. But happy fucking 2-year anniversary to them.
That one didn't land.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Next up, we got our lovely homies at Kuzushi Club Pensacola.
I mean, you could have ended on that because they're here, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Lovely homies. Derek Overby, always fucking killing it. Come hang out, dude. Come check it out. We got a room full of killers over there. Always want to see new people in the gym.
Yes,
Fuck off for a little
Team
bit.
training September 4th in Gulf Shores at Josh Elverton's gym, Kuzushi Club Gulf Shores. It's going to be a fucking banger. Sean Applegate, I think Chase is coming. A whole mess of people. And they typically do like a little seminar type thing beforehand. And then they're like team roles. And I mean, you're not going to get better training than that there.
100%.
I mean, it feels like international training because you got boys you never fucking roll with. Mm-hmm. And you see different looks. And it's like high level shit. So if you about it, be there, dude. Panacea Martial Arts in Foley, Alabama. If you're looking for a family-friendly place to train, they have a great staff of coaches. They just doubled their mat size. It's official.
Oh, sick.
It's actually there. They also got seating in there now.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely killer. Rich from A Lifestyle Experiment, Kleminski. Still have never gotten to the bottom of his last name, but that's fine. He will be there. He is their no-gi coach on Wednesdays. He teaches beginner and then advanced right after that, starting at 5:30. And then you got Tony Rayborn teaching the rest of the classes, and you have Griffin Fisk doing the Saturday women's open mat right before the regular open mat, and that is free to all women if you want to come out and train. And she is a killer brown belt, so learn from somebody that does MMA and jiu-jitsu. She can teach you all kinds of things inside of that realm.
Next up, we got the homies, a Rustic Spoon,
Shout
baby.
out to Rusty.
Shout out, Rusty Strain.
My boy.
Down at Emerald Public Brewing Company. We say it every time, but if you haven't eaten there, you're an idiot. Get down there and get some food. Constantly changing. The best people you're ever going to meet down there. Whipping up. And yeah, super great people. So go check them out. We we always post their stuff, but constantly changing menu and all that kind of shit. They're
Love you, Rusty.
He's also got some cool shit coming up in October, November, December. There's going to be some things that he's working with the Campfire Fund. That's going to be also held at Emerald Republic. So it's like a whole network of shit that's in that little triangular corner.
It's a big community deal.
Yeah.
It's a huge, And
they're all playing a part. And then also with that, Sean Mullins also plays a little bit of photography and videography for the boys as well. So a good collaboration for everyone. And I'm going to call it now. Us, Kuzushi Club, Rusty, Sean, And I'm sure Sacred Grounds and Chauncey. We're just gonna take a clean sweep on the best of the coast. I don't know anything, but I'm just saying, like, we're fucking winners, dude. That's what we do. We win.
Baby.
Good group of people.
Taking dogs.
I mean, I don't see anyone beating us, but that's. I mean, not just us. I mean, any of those people.
Yeah.
And if you do,
killers,
we'll fucking find you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know what's up.
You know what's up. We'll send the address, dog.
On you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
At
the end of the podcast, I had to throw a last little zinger in there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right.
But
no,
fucking.
That's fine.
And then September 10th.
Don't touch me, man.
Southeastern Submission Classic is going to be at the Pensacola Fairgrounds. Trey Alidor's tournament. He throws a very professional and even and fair tournament. Like, I know there is, like, skepticism in the past, like, oh, he has his own team compete at his own tournament, but that's not how it is. He's, like, trying to build a community. So if you guys at all have any sort of, like, previous notion that that's how it's going to be, go in it with an open mind and you'll see how the community can grow together. So that's how, I mean, fucking Kuzushi Club and Derek does it with them invitationals and King of the Coast. You have to be open-minded when you want to build a community. It can't be this closed-minded type shit. Otherwise, it won't grow. It's like trying to grow a plant with no sun.
It's very true.
Got to open that door, dude. Fucking Joshua George in your neck of the woods.
George. Yeah, my neck of the woods. The homie Joshua George over at Realty Connections. Super awesome dude. If you're looking to purchase property, sell property, anything like that, give the homie a call. We're always posting his stuff too. Great guy. Yeah. Awesome dude. Like I said before, first time I ever met Joshua George. Such a good name too.
Joshua George. It's just slapper of a name. Like,
it's meant
Gordon Ryan.
It's supposed to be
Joshua
like
George.
It's supposed to be said like that.
Yeah.
But first time I ever met him, we had like an hour-long conversation about real estate and, you know, the whole nine and how to figure it out and shit like that. So, really good dude. Really loves talking to people, and we'll help you out in any way you can. So, yeah, give him a holler if you got any questions. But
absolutely. That's pretty much it, dude.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Before we leave, you guys got social medias or anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, dog.
While you're here? While you're sitting on the
you want to get public with it?
Kuzushi Club Pensacola, Instagram, Facebook. Hit them, follow them, like them. Kuzushi Club for life. 10P for life.
Hell yeah, dude.
Same thing, dude. Easy's Truck and Trailer, dude. Got a little side gig going.
Oh, word, dude. You didn't even talk about that at all. Go ahead. Say a little something.
Yeah, I have a little service truck I run on the weekends, heavy-duty mechanic, so keeps some funds in the bank. And, you know, anybody needs some services or whatever, just follow the link on Facebook.
Hell yeah, dude.
Truck and Trailer, so.
Word. Yeah. What is your, like, space that you cover?
I mean, I got a little account in Mobile right now, Baldwin County, and then trying to get one down here. So nice. Just cool. You know, so where I can try to do that full time eventually, where I can just train. You know,
oh yeah,
dude, yeah, that's the dream.
Set it up.
This is off topic, but I just remembered it. Go on to iTunes and check out Wyatt Coleman's new song with Mick Jenkins.
Yes,
he's like a super big rapper, actually. But it's like a super big feature. Like, how often do you know that your buddies are rapping with some of the biggest artists? Like, I don't know how they came across this, but it's called Glass of Water with Mick Jenkins. I'm saying that weird, but it's super dope, dude. Like,
things weird, bro.
It fucking dope. So check this out whenever you guys get a moment. But super sick, dude. Very cool. We wears merch all the time, so be sure to check that shit out. Yeah, that's it, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out, man.
Thanks for having me.
We love having y'all come fuck off. Yeah, it's good shit.
Well, Bama boys.
Bama boys.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Couple Bama boys.
Well, thank y'all for coming. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We're getting the fuck up out of here. We love you. Yee-hee. Yee-hee.